Are you guys looking forward to Assassin's Creed coming to PSVR 2? Well, it might not happen. So, let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Husky Puppy over at NGI, and today in this video we're going to go over a lot of different things. The first thing is the channel main title hook, which is Assassin's Creed from the Meta Quest. Did not sell very well. Ubisoft came out on record and said they were very disappointed in the sales. Now, it doesn't say that they lost money. They possibly broke even, because if they lost money, they probably would have said we lost money. But they probably broke even on the game, and it just didn't do expected well. There's a lot of different takes on this one, because you're like, well, it was only on the Meta Quest, so they can't really say it's gonna accept and spell well and it's gonna sell well. They need to put it on PC and PSVR 2. Now look, PSVR 2 is king of VR all day, but the facts of the facts is MetaQuest has the largest user install base. And if even MetaQuest themselves are not buying out Assassin's Creed like hotcakes with a 40 million install base, 40 million user install base, what the fuck do you think is going to happen on the PSVR 2? We don't have 40 million players over here. Now, if maybe we might buy more of the games, but I don't see how that could satisfy their taste. Now, we're also talking about Ubisoft here. It's a AAA giant on a flat gaming space, so they're probably looking at it like, well, if we release this game on VR, we should be dominating the sales, we should be going crazy, we should have the top of the top and the talk of the talk. Well, unfortunately for the reality of everybody else here on Earth, that didn't happen. And because they're not used to that, because they're a AAA major studio and they're used to rolling in the dough, they didn't get their way. So now they are about to pull back VR development. I don't know if we're even going to get that Splinter Cell that's been rumored, because they're waiting for the market to grow, which means Meta has to keep stepping up, trying to explore and get more people to come to VR. Sony needs to fucking do something. What the hell is going on over here? And then PSVR can keep sucking that hopium copium, because that shit is dead on ass. Icefall, lava sauce, spreaded cheeks. Spread your cheeks, lip your sack, sir, because PSVR 2 is under arrest. It's probably doing time in prison right now. You can't convince me any otherwise. Meta is the king of sales and its user base, but PSVR 2 is the king of VR. Has the best headset with the best features. And it fucking bums me out, man, because I literally just played Vampire the Masquerade Justice, which is an already decent game. Not critically acclaimed. You can watch my review for my real thoughts and impressions on it, but it shows me that Assassin's Creed could do really well. And obviously everybody's already been playing Assassin's Creed, you know, like the big huge VR YouTubers that take this shit and love VR, and they cover it on their channel. They already know Assassin's Creed is a very good game. But, you know, the majority isn't buying it, even with a 40 million user install base. And if, you know, they are buying it, it's not satisfying Ubisoft. So it sucks. It's a catch-22. It's the chicken and the egg race, where we're not selling headsets because there's no games. We're not making games because there's no user base, there's no headsets. So, I don't know. VR is not growing as fast as everybody thought it was going to be, and this is on all the fronts. This is on PC, this is on PSVR 2, and this is on Meta. But we're also in an economic crisis right now, if you haven't realized. There's a lot going on. Debt is at a huge AAA high. There's so much people in debt. Even the average citizens are in debt. This shit could just pop. The bubble could pop, and gaming is probably the last on anybody's mind. And with VR being the super niche and how expensive it tends to be, it's just not on anybody's radar right now. So, does this mean VR is going to die out? I don't think so. I still think it's the future of gaming. It's just going to take a lot longer than how it was projected to go. It could be not another 10 to 20 years. Unfortunately, 10 to 20 years till we even see like some major success in the stratosphere. So with that being said, Assassin's Creed VR might not actually happen on the PSVR 2 and PC, which is extremely unfortunate because I would love to have that game here and I want to play it, and I don't have the MetaQuest 3 right now, okay? I don't have that shit right now, okay? So, you know, hopefully Ubisoft does port it over, but I don't know. Right now it's on the water. So that's enough of that topic. The next topic is we are getting, this is some good news, a Yu-Gi-Oh! VR game. What does that entitle? I have no fucking idea, but we have a Yu-Gi-Oh! VR game coming, and as Yu-Gi-Oh! is part of my childhood, I can't say that I'm not hyped. I'm beyond fucking hyped. I hope we get to use the Dark Magician and see it come to life, or the Girl Magician and see her come to life, or the Black Red Eyes Dragon from Joey and see that come to life. Like, I hope we get to like put the cards down, like we use our arm as like that machine that Kaiban used, and we put the cards down, and when we put the cards down, we actually see the monsters in VR. Like, there's so many things now. I'm thinking, like, if we lose the match, do we get banished to the Shadow Realm? There's so many things going on right now in my mind about this Yu-Gi-Oh! VR shit. I'm losing my mind just thinking about it. I'm losing my mind just talking about it. I honestly want to see Yu-Gi-Oh! VR be done right and successfully. So I'm hyped about that. So that's coming. And the next bit of news that we're going to be talking about is the top 10 sales of PSVR 2. And they go a little bit as follows. US and EU both having Beat Saber at the top, with Five Nights at Freddy's, Among Us, and then Among Us and Pavlov, Job Simulator, Horizon, Pavlov, Mothbook 2. A lot of similarities, just in different orders. Kind of awesome to see, but the one difference that kind of blows my mind is we got Kayak VR Mirage on the EU list, and it's not even on the US Canada list at all. And another funny thing though is if we take a look at the PSVR top 10 sales for the month, we have Astrobot at the top. On EU side, they still love their Job Simulator. And we have Skyrim VR, super hot. These are 3 games that we don't have on the PSVR 2. Super hot, Skyrim, Astrobot. And if we keep looking, going down the list, we have Borderlands 2 VR. There's a bunch of these games that we need over here on the PSVR 2. Mainly Skyrim, Astrobot 1, and maybe a sequel. Come on, Sony, what the hell? Borderlands 2 for sure. Will they ever happen? Most likely not. Because, like we talked about earlier with Assassin's Creed, VR is fizzling out, sadly. And I know it's tough to get out of the fanboyism. It's tough to get out of the delusion in your mind. But, facts are facts, man. The games are coming in, the indies are supporting, but unfortunately, we are looking at more slow hikes unless things change. But regardless, I'll still be here covering the news and hoping for hope. That's Husky Probably over at NGI, and that is enough of this sadness that I gotta say. So I'm gonna see you guys in the next stream or video. God bless and peace.